Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Sagittarius weekly money and career reading from May 20th to the 26th, 2024. Sagittarius, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Sagittarius weekly money and career, May 20th to the 26th, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you are all well. Be on the lookout on the Hero for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. Let's see what energies we have for this upcoming week, May 20th to the 26th, 2024. Beautiful. All right. Four of Cups. Ace of Wands. Okay, so here you have a new offer, or you're starting a new job, or starting a new business, or something exciting is happening. It's the beginning of something, and you're beginning something. All right, so, but I have this Four of Cups here. So are you disappointed in this offer? Is it not enough? Or maybe you like this offer, you're going to start a new business, or you're just starting a new job, or you get an offer for the job, or something is starting, right? And maybe it's not enough money, or maybe you don't like the offer, or maybe you're not completely satisfied, you're frustrated. It's not enough. Or you feel like it's not for you. Let's see where this is going. Because I'm torn between you're frustrated and the offers, all the offers you've had up to now of jobs, of opportunities, whatever they are, right? Were not enough. Not enough pay, not for you, nothing's for you. But here, it seems like you're beginning something. So, and it feels like you're building something. You're passionate in building something. So maybe you're building your own business. Maybe you're empowered to start your own program. I don't know why I'm saying that. Or you're or starting something on a platform. Or let's see. Let's see where this is going. Okay, yeah, exactly. Oh, it's funny. You have reverse energies, opposite energies in every time. So frustrated or not enough, you want more. So you're not really recognizing the offers that are, what's the opportunities there because they're not for you or they're not enough. And then you get an opportunity and you're okay with it. It's a good foundation. You're thinking about it and your head is clear and you think about it in a very sort of pragmatic way. You're okay. You're able to make decisions that are not rash. You're able to make decisions that are not where you're not getting overwhelmed, or you don't think too emotionally on job, business, professional decisions you have to make. And I think you're recentering yourself. You have to rebalance yourself. Because here with the Knight of Wands, again, you're back in a sort of rash or more playful mode, not want to take responsibilities. I want to play. I don't want to be in the big world. It feels a little like that. And it doesn't have to be that, right? It's just the energy keeps going back and forth to it's not enough for me. I want something lighter. I want something more fun. Yet I have to take my responsibilities. Yet I have to take mature decisions or be balanced and emotionally balanced when I make my decisions. I have to be very clear and very stable emotionally because I'm starting something new. Okay. So it feels like now you are maybe entering like these generations like to say adulting, and you're hesitating. Now, don't take this the wrong way. It's going to be different for everyone. If you have an offer for a job, you're hesitating. Is it me? Is it not for me? I want more. Let me make a decision. Let me ground myself and make the decision and take the time to think and not think irrationally because I want something more fun or more cool or more trendy or something like that. All right, let's see where this is going. It's very interesting. I keep going back and forth, back and forth. Let's see where you're going to land. Are you going to land on the cool? Nice. Two of Wands. Opening up to the world. So, okay. So, yes, there we go. All right. So now I understand. This is opening yourself up to the world. Opening up to more responsibilities. Opening up to other connections, other things, other people. Developing your career or developing your career in a bigger sense. Maybe that you weren't ready for. Maybe this is not. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you weren't ready. Something like that. All right. Sorry. Let me just pull this down a little bit. There we go. And it's a big change. So, are you ready, Sagittarius? Because you're opening yourself up to that goal you envisioned, to that vision you had. I mean, it's almost like you had it in your dreams. You had it, you envisioned it. It was a goal. You've had it in your mind. This is something you've wanted to do. But maybe this is something you've had in your mind for a long time. And suddenly, things are happening. Suddenly, you're getting an offer. Or suddenly, this is green lighted. Or suddenly, you have to step up and, get your hands dirty, yeah, and start building, showing up and something like that. And it's a big shift. So, are you changing careers? Is this a complete, because you have the Death card. So you are changing completely. This is a complete change of environment, of job, of career, even place, maybe city, country. I don't know. But it is, okay. It's forcing you to have to let go whatever it is you were doing before the preceding chapter. Yes. Forcing you to see the truth, forcing you to step up, forcing you to let go and leave the past behind. Maybe it's the past that disappointed you. Maybe it's the past that wasn't enough. And maybe they really, or they, the job, the company, the community, the people, the partnership, the school, whatever it is. Maybe that really disappointed you. And maybe you don't want to, get your toes wet again and go back in there, and you're waiting for something really cool and really different, and you want to work on something different. Well, it is opening up to you. And I feel like it's almost catching up to you. In other words, it's an idea you had, or a vision you had, or a dream, or a passion you've had, but you never did. So you don't really expect it to come in. And all right. It feels like I'm reading for younger people, and I'm an older person. I'm not that old, but I'm not young. And so I'm going to read these both ways. I'm going to read these for different generations. And I understand that some people connect with my readings. Some people might not. It's different for everyone, and not everybody connects. But I have a sense here, and then I'll come back to something more maybe for older people. But this is really giving me a vibe, an energy of a younger generation, like a Gen Z. And if you follow my channel, I just put out a poll asking what generation you are. specifically for that, because I want to connect to all generations. I want to make sure I sense all energies. I don't want to be stuck in one lane. These readings are for everyone, all ages, wherever you situate yourself in the world, whatever social category, whoever you are, it doesn't matter. Whatever human being on the planet connects with these readings, if you connect, you connect. And here I have a sense of not being in reality. In other words, the offer is there, the opportunity is there, but it's not enough. Last time I didn't have enough. This time am I going to have enough? Am I going to have fun? The whole idea is, am I going to have fun? This all has to be about fun and trendy and cool. But my oh my, when I get this offer, I really have to be mature when I make my decisions. I have to ground myself. I have to make sure I connect all the dots, and I think about everything. I think about my future and the salary, and is there room for growth, and can I potentially take on more responsibilities and maybe branch out at one point and start my own business with my experience and my knowledge? Can I train? All that, right? And in my mind, everything's stacking up like that, yet all I want to do is play, and I want to have fun, and I want to be with the party people and the cool people. Yet to do this, to be part of this new opportunity, cease the day, cease the moment, cease the opportunity. For that, you have to let go. The energies, you have to let go whatever it is that's no longer suiting you or not helping you grow, move forward, find the opportunities, grow in your career, find what you want, choose your new path, profession, growth, promotion, money, whatever it is. You have to let go. Let go those old ways. Let go those old connections that were not working for you. It's time to change. It's time to flip the page. And it's time to move into a new chapter, stepping up, more mature, more responsibilities, wanting to adventure yourself and put in the work. Queen of Swords, speaking truths, clarity, empowered intellectually. Page of Swords, new ideas. I feel like there are people around you, Sagittarius, that are not mincing words. They're telling you the truth. They're telling you what you have to hear. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, and Knight of Swords. I mean, it's all about words. It's all about harsh truths, maybe, and it's not in a bad way. It's just putting things back where they belong. Putting things back, making sense and finding clarity in what it is you want to obtain, that job you want, that money you want, that status you want, that, whatever it is. But you have to put the hard work in. And here you have the Page of Swords. So I think that there are new ideas coming in. You're eager, but it's sort of shifting quite rapidly here. And I think that might be what's bothering you a little bit. There's a lot of obsessiveness. Like, again, those two energies sort of conflicting each other. Obsessive, I want to have fun. I got to take responsibility, but I want to have fun. I want that powerful job. I want that money, but I want to have fun, right? And with this Knight of Swords, it's like you're assertive, but you're impatient. And you want to be daring, but yet it's like you're only obsessive on certain things, and you want to manifest, but you want to be powerful at the same time. You want to be a powerful figure, but you want to play, and you don't want to have too much responsibilities. It's back and forth, back and forth. It needs to be balanced. And it needs to be balanced with proper and actual realizations and responsibility. Both compassion and responsibility. So it's almost like you don't care about the challenges. It's all about ambition, determination to succeed no matter what, without actual prep or foresight. And that's where I'm going back into the energies of a younger Sagittarius. And it doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm feeling. The back and forth. Oh, I want to be successful, and I want that money, and I want it now, and I want to be powerful, and I want that cool job, and oh, I have to work. Oh, and I'm not saying you don't want to work. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like, oh, those are the responsibilities, or that's what I have to do on a day-to-day basis, or that's what it represents, or that's what this job is all about. No, thank you. You have to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. Do you want to boss up? Do you want to adult up? Or do you want to stay where you are and just want to party and hang out and, find a job and stop and find a job and stop? This is the reading I'm doing. And it's just funny how it comes after that poll I put out there. I don't know why. It's very, very, and if this is not for a younger generation, the adulting thing, or afraid of the adulting thing, or not ready, or not prepared, or not wanting that, or wanting something, whatever, right? I'm not even judging that. These are the energies I'm reading. If that's not you, this is you really going back and forth on a job, on an offer here. Do I want to do it? Do I not? Sort of obsessively focused on one thing. That one thing that you're not happy with, or that one thing that you're passionate about, right? And not seeing the big picture. There's the Two of Swords here. So you're stuck at that crossroads, and you're stuck at that crossroads because of this going on in your mind where you're focused only on one thing. And maybe there's a lot around it. And maybe there's a lot to connect with, to understand, to figure out. And maybe there's a lot to learn, and maybe there's growth within that because it might become interesting along the way. You're stuck. This is putting you in a stuck environment because at a crossroads, because you have to let go the perception you had, and let go the hang-ups, the emotions, the ties, the connections to things maybe you did in the past, or maybe served you in the past, or maybe jobs, the profession you wanted, or the way you thought it was going to be, or how you were going to make your money and how it was going to go faster, or your business was going to develop faster, or the connections you had were going to work better, or something like that. You're opening up to something new. You have a vision. You have a goal. But are you ready to take on? Are you ready to take on the job? Are you ready to, put the boots on the ground, and go for it, and put all your effort in there because you're passionate, but you're passionate about one single thing, while you have to have the overall vision and be passionate about the whole thing and take the good and the bad. And there's always take the good and the bad. Whenever you start anything, whether it's your business, your project that you're developing, or taking on a job in a company, or whatever it is, there's the pros and cons to everything. And here it's about opening up to this goal of yours and being ready to show up. Are you showing up or are you tapping out? Let's see. It's something new. But I mean, it's something new. Yeah, it's something new. You're leaving something behind for sure to start something new. It's offered to you, or it's an opportunity, or it's something you've been wanting to do. And you know what it is. Except that you haven't started it yet. Yeah. There you I mean, I'm laughing. It's not funny, but yeah, it's there's an awakening there. So it's almost like the universe is going to nudge you, right? And push you to understand that you're going to have to think differently, see things differently. It's a different way of working, more responsibilities. You're going to have to show up every day. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that, but it feels like that. It feels like a childish approach to a job, or an immature approach to an opportunity. And here you have both the Death card and the Tower, which are two cards of finally understanding that, to see a different perspective. And that, you know, it's like the Tower is the moment where you realize this is a big change. This is a massive change in your career, or a massive change in your path, in your life path, in your career path, whether you want it or not. This structure, the previous one, or the one you're in, is not working anymore. So you're going to have to focus on the now, right? This is the moment where you're going to, whatever happens, because you're stuck here. So you have to make a decision. Something's got to give to unblock the situation and move these energies forward. And so something at some point, whatever it is, maybe it's someone that's saying harsh truths here, or maybe it's you at the end of the road that has to take a job, or has to realize that, you know, this is going to happen, whether you want it or not. You have to step up the game. You have to step up to the plate. And so here's the moment where you're like, all of a sudden, aware, becoming aware, awakening, and in tune with your inner guidance. It's a moment of reckoning, right? It's a moment of revelation. Whatever it is, maybe it's someone, you know, something someone's saying, you're seeing, or you just waking up at one point and thinking, okay, oh my, I got this. Okay, I got it. It's the opportunity to break free from those old ways of thinking that have been holding you back, that were not serving you, that were not working. But you're slowly mulling in that, you're sort of staying in that because you don't want to push, you don't want to step up to the plate. But it's been holding you back, so it's not taking you anywhere. So this, Sagittarius, is the spark that puts everything in perspective. To do things differently, to start, to open up, and to completely transform. It's a make or break moment for you. And whatever it is with the Death card, you know, you will be ready to turn the page. Here's your rebirth. Here's your revelation. Here's your awakening. Whatever you want to call it. Call it adulting if you want. I call it awakening. I call it understanding. And I call it the shift in your life, the shift in your career, the shift in your mind, where you are now understanding and in tune with what it is that you're going to develop, what it is you're going to do. Your mind is shifting. Your mind is different. You're evolving, you're maturing, you're stepping up your game, you're rising up, rising your energies. Higher vibes. Higher vibes. Sagittarius, higher vibes. Is it easy? No, nothing is easy. I'm not pretending anything is easy. Yes, there you go. There you go. True to yourself. You're genuine. And so maybe you got lost here. Maybe you thought things were going to be more rosy or different or more dreamy, or, you know, and maybe it was the impact of reality that was really just not cool. You are now yourself. You are now, it's a rebirth between the Death and the Tower. Accepting to let go the babies, your younger self or the old self, right? Accepting to let go the old Sagittarius. It's a death of a phase, and where you finally realize, right, that it's no longer serving you, or it's not going to work out, and you're opening up to something far more interesting, far more valuable. Letting go of the past, letting go of your old self, closing that door, putting that past behind so you can embrace this opportunity now. You're ready. You're ready. It might be hard, right? But you're going to be able to embrace this new opportunity, whether it be job, project, business, training. Okay, maybe it feels like training or school or something, but it doesn't have to be that. But now you're ready to embrace. Now you understand. Now you see. You're awoken. You understand. You have this awareness that you probably didn't have before. Understanding the importance, understanding your talent, also where you situate yourself, and how you're going to be able to grow in this next chapter. So maybe you are entering a training program. I know I keep hearing training. I feel like I feel like you're going to see the importance, right? So it might be hard. I'm not saying the opposite. It might be hard to see, but you're gaining momentum, and little by little you're understanding, and little by little you're seeing the importance and the promise of this rebirth, the promise of this renewal and transformation. And if you resist these necessary endings, these necessary changes, these necessary clarity moments and understanding, and also these necessary reckonings, right, of putting ourselves in perspective and understanding where we stand within our path and what we want and how we're connected, and how we can't always dive into things that are cool and passionate and exciting that don't serve us. It doesn't make sense. If it's serving you, probably you wouldn't be, watching these readings. But it's here, it's like, even if you're experiencing, something that is uncomfortable or pain, right? This is about you learning to let go of unhealthy attachments to pave the way to something more fulfilling, or something with a deeper meaning, or something that is more significant for you, that makes sense to you. And here we have the Lovers. And the Lovers is really about understanding. Sorry about that. I'm going to continue. The Lovers is really about understanding who you are at this moment. Apologies for that. Who you are at this moment, and being very genuine with understanding. Sorry, I'm going to give it a moment. Okay. This is a moment. Apologies. Let me just regroup for 1 second. The Lovers is about being genuine, honest with yourself, and true to yourself. And so the Tower and the Death card are both realizations and acceptations to let go those attachments, or those visions, or those ways, or, those false belief systems, or those dreams that you thought were going to be a certain way and, weren't, or the belief that you are going to make $1 million right away, or that you were going to show up and make a lot of money, or it might have been, or maybe because you thought it was going to be easier or whatever, right? Here you are with the Lovers, understanding that the most important is to be true to yourself. No filter. And once you understand how it is to be authentic and genuine and very clear on your choices and your values and your belief system, and not checking in on others, and you can articulate what you believe in and what you stand for, you're going to be in touch with your inner self and your feelings and your emotions, and sort of opening up your heart to share with others, share your emotions with others. Sort of what you see is what you get. And I think that you're figuring out what you stand for now, what your philosophy is. Wow, this is like your whole channel of maturity, right? You're channeling maturity, and this is a beautiful growth reading, and little by little growing to the change, understanding who you are. You're almost like chrysalis to butterfly. Chrysalis to butterfly. Beautiful. And so I think that once you understand, or once you figure out who you are and what you stand for, then you're ready to establish what is essential for you and how you can put yourself into the world. Ready to be butterfly, chrysalis to butterfly. It's really that. And I mean, it's really beautiful because it's a sense of growth and maturity. Even if you're freaked out, you're pushing forward, you're becoming courageous, you're choosing your path. You know it's difficult, you know there's a transition, you know things are changing, and it's really a moment of awakening, of understanding where you position yourself, who you are in this world, and what you can accomplish and grow and find that energy, that creativity, that ambition, but also being confident and being okay to be out there, and being okay to take those responsibilities, and being okay to take that job, and to know that there are responsibilities that come with that job. All right, let's see if there are a couple more cards here. Sagittarius, the weekly money and career, May 20th to the 26th. Please comment down below. Let me know if you connect with this reading. Let me know what your journey is all about. It's a fascinating reading. It's the first time I feel, but it's the first time probably I voice this energy, this younger energy, or the first time I feel the difference in energies, and this feels like I'm channeling a younger energy. Yep, Six of Cups, the nostalgia of the old, fighting that, and understanding, stepping up and celebrating. And here with the High Priestess, we have a clear understanding. Look at all these pages. It's really about revealing yourself and understanding and opening yourself up to more skills, opening yourself up to other ways, other skills, other understandings. She is the card of intuition, following your intuition, but also revealing your powers. And opening the doors to other skills, opening the doors to knowledge and to people that have knowledge, and to not be afraid to learn from others. It's about understanding, right? And being in a sort of heightened state of conscious awareness, like understanding and realizing and being aware. You realize the power of your intuition, and you realize the power of you seeking ways to develop more skills is going to put you on a whole different level. Allow this knowledge to flow. Allow this knowledge to flow at its own pace, but allow it to come in. Celebrating new ideas, new people. Don't combat it. And don't worry about the gossip. Don't worry about people surrounding you, telling you this, that, the other thing. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is petty gossip and people talking and conflicts around you. It's not huge. It's just blah, 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 right? And it's not worth it. I think you have to stay in your zone. When I say stay in your zone, that doesn't mean don't branch out and stay in your zone. That means focus, right? Focus. And not be afraid. No, too many cards. Way too many cards. Sagittarius, weekly, money and career. Okay, thank you. May 20th to the 26th, 2023. Yep. Ready to detach yourself. And maybe you're leaving home. Maybe this is the first time you're moving out, or maybe it's the first time you have your own place, or maybe you're moving places, cities, countries, neighborhoods, whatever, and having to detach yourself from childhood, from family, from close friends, or people you grew up with, or you've always been there, and this is your community, and these are the people, this is your tribe, and this is the first time you're taking a job somewhere else where you have to move, or taking responsibility somewhere else. This is a big move. Yeah, feeling stuck, that's for sure. Not enough, that's for sure. But I think that it's worth the courage, right, with this 9 of Wands, to push out and adventure yourself to more things and detach yourself emotionally from this frustration that's going nowhere. Yep, having to adapt and then moving forward on this creative project, on an emotion, on a job, on an opportunity, on a business, whatever it is, with this Knight of Cups. And I feel like with this Knight of Cups, you are now able to identify ways or jobs or opportunities or solutions or ideas in a more mature way. Not only in a more mature way, but in a more diplomatic way, less combative, less finding, having conflicts or those doubts and those fears and that are sort of transformed into combativeness, right? Defending your territory all the time and standing your ground, which is good, but then you have to open up a little bit as well. And the Knight here is on a mission, right? On a mission to make things happen. Maybe it's a humanitarian mission. Maybe it's about compassion. Whatever it is, you feel called to do this through your intuition. Time to turn your passion into reality. That it's very odd, it's time to make it happen, or else your dreams are gonna remain dreams. And that's the way I feel since the beginning. It's like you had a dream to participate in a mission or to participate in something. Maybe it's a humanitarian mission, maybe it's a cause, maybe it's something that you really want to fight for or that's close to your heart and you really believe in, right? And it's like you've dreamt to make this reality, whether it's an art project or something you feel called to do. And it feels like once you got there, or once maybe you were offered that opportunity, or at least an opportunity that might lead to that, you got scared, or you're like, well, wait a second, if I do that, I have to leave everything behind, or I have to move, or I have to leave my family, or I have to, move somewhere else and start a job somewhere else, or in another country, or in another city, and I'm not okay with that, or I'm not ready for that. But that's my dream. That's what I really want to do. I'm passionate about that, and I've always wanted to do that. Well, this is your opportunity. Oh, but I'm not ready because I have to leave my comfort zone, or I have to leave my cocoon, or I've always lived here and I can't live anywhere else, so I'm not going to be able to do it. That. Don't put limitations on your dream, especially if there's an opportunity there that is your dream, or that might lead to your dream, because here you're about to make things happen, and they're happening, but you have to also want them to happen and accept the responsibilities that go with it. Wow, fascinating reading. Let me know if you connect with this reading. Let me know if this is something that rings home. Beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for being here, for connecting to this channel, for sharing your journeys. Thank you to each and every one from the bottom of my heart. Gratitude to all. I want to say that the magic word here, Sagittarius, is awakening. Awakening will be the magic word. So if you're interested in getting a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, Sagittarius. Have a great week. Take care. Apologies again for the ringing. Take care. Bye-bye.